Lexi, in this stretch where everything's kind of been clicking for you, did you change something in your game day routine, or do you feel like you're just in a groove right now?
Kind of staying groove.
She started hanging out with me more.
Rubbing off on me.
Some are good, some are bad.
Go Scott, then we'll go Kane back on the right.
Lexi, you were flying all over the court, making an impact, especially defensively. What was your intent there to try to make an impact as well as you did tonight?
Thank you. I would say that's kind of my role.
Respectful.
That's kind of, a reason that I'm out there is to try to make an impact defensively. And I know I was undersized going against DB. And so trying to just be as active as I could and get my hands on as many balls as I could. And take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. We're done.
Oh, Lex.
We'll go with Kane, then we'll go.
She was huge.
And looking ahead to the All-Star game, how much pride do you take in 3 straight years being voted every single year into it, and now starter the last couple of years?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a blessing. I feel like every opportunity to be an all-star, and for me, being able to be an all-star every year is just a blessing that I don't take for granted. For the fans that voted, just the opportunity, the doors that God have opened for me, put me in this position. And so, I mean, I'm just excited. I think it's awesome that we're going to have it here in Indy. I think the fans show up every single night for us, and so I can only imagine how even more exciting the hype it's going to be to have everyone in town.
How did you find out ultimately that Caitlin selected you first? Did she tell you and give you a heads up about what went down? Or
what did she say? Did she say that she told me? Well, honestly, when they said she was a captain, yeah. I was in the back and I was like, pick me. And she just started laughing. But honestly, I'm super excited. I think being able to play with her and Kels once again, that's always a great opportunity. And I feel like the three of us continue to give Gamebridge always a nice little show. And so it's going to be great as an all-star with everyone else surrounding us.
Does this mean Caitlin has to wear the black Air Force Ones the rest of the series?
I mean, they're working. So, we made the joke. She has to bring them in her bag, wear them every day. Yeah, no, she's great. I'm really happy she's here. I think we get along really well, and it's just fun to have someone to do a lot of things with. It's funny, today I got breakfast, and like you said, someone said, "Good morning, Sophie." I didn't correct them, just kept moving on with my day. But that's happened a lot, not only from people just in the city, but also our staff. It just things that happen really quick, and especially on film, it's hard. So it's going to be a funny little bit throughout the season.
There was a stretch there, and you guys were so hot with the 36 points in the quarter there, and you're just running up and down the court. Was it as much fun as it looked like to people watching it?
Yes. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Odyssey, you hit a 3-pointer there in the second half, but I think you caught yourself by surprise. Talk us through that play.
I saw the shot clock. It was at 30 seconds. So it was try to drive it. Can I get there fast enough or shoot it? So I shot it. I did not think it was going in. I was just surprised as everybody else. I was on my face oh my goodness, it went in, and here we go. Ran back like I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't.
So you didn't call glass, huh?
But hey, that just shows we was having a great night. Just collectively, not just myself, but my team included. It was just everything was going right for us.
We're not in there, so describe what's going on as you celebrate this title.
Yeah, I mean, we were waiting for everyone to get back, and then the champagne bottles started getting popped and just spraying everybody, having a good time. I mean, it's fun. We worked really hard to get here, and just happy that we're able to celebrate that win together in a room like that, and it was really fun to see a different side of people, for sure.
Sid was saying that Caitlin was biting pops off bottles, that you, Sophie, were some of the...
we're used to, shotgunning when we need to celebrate, so she got it going for us.
Whose shotguns were faster, you or Sophie?
I mean, I did really good. Also, that was one of my better ones, and it being cold makes it a little more challenging, but I got it down really fast.
Caitlin and Aliyah, can you kind of go through the little issue there, what happened when you got the flagrant, Aliyah, you got a technical. What kind of happened there?
Amy got the tech?
I know.
Wait, what?
I got the tech?
I did not.
Oh, first of all.
No!
I know.
Let's not make it anything that it's not. It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. You know, we watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line or rather give up 2 points. You know, I watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and it's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. You know, it shouldn't have been upgraded, but again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that.
Well, girl,
Have fun paying that fine.
can I get half? Can you?
I got it. Sorry. No worries.
Lexi, that final 3-pointer kind of felt like the perfect end of that night. Just you could just talk to me about the celebration, how much of a relief that was for you, just kind of to punctuate like that.
I mean, it's fun. You know, the crowd was behind us today. It's fun to walk out of the gym on a high note and on a make. And yeah, I mean, I saw the time going down, so I was trying to pull out my inner Kelsey Mitchell. Just to add to that, I think Kelsey's not giving herself enough credit. Her and Sophie putting themselves before the team, you know, making sure that they're sacrificing, playing out of position, doing things that they don't normally do, maybe uncomfortable, but I think they both really did a great job of sacrificing in those moments and doing what the team needed to do.
Kelsey, could you feel that performance come from Lexi? I mean, you're around her at practice every day, see the work she's putting in. Could you kind of sense and understand, I guess, that it was just a matter of time she had a breakout showing like that?
And we have this song, All There by Young Jeezy, that I play every game, and on our way. And I tell Lexi, I tell Sophie, everybody, I trust in our group so crazy that I'm like, when the song comes on, I just like, it's all there. Like, you just gotta believe it, and I think Lexi knows that we believe in her. Our last game in Phoenix, I think we all were just a bit emotional about everything, and I think me and Lexi had an emotional moment because, you know, no one shot well, and I want her to know that we gonna count on her for, you know, what she brings to the table every night, and I'm gonna always stand by my teammates, so you never have to worry about that.
At what point, when do you play that song? Is it the same time every?
Oh, it's the walkout, man. We have to be ready for the walkout. Shout out to Young Jeezy if he's listening or seeing this.
Come to a game.
Song, come to a game. All There by Young Jeezy.
Aliyah, how deflating was it? You were on a roll offensively, but it seemed like foul after foul. How did that feel like it was impacting the team's offensive momentum?
Yeah, such an experience. I think that's pretty hard, especially just me wanting to be that host presence, being able to have to sit or have to kind of back off a little bit just because of how the fouls are being called. You know, I love my money, so I'm gonna end the answer there.
What about 2 more? Aliyah, now that you have had a year playing with each other, where do you see the biggest difference in Caitlin, like at this time this year compared to maybe last year?
I feel like everyone talks about it. I'll see it on social media. They'll be like, Caitlin has so strong muscles, and don't tell her I said that either. don't even mention that. Yeah. But I think her strength, I mean, she gets in the paint and she's able to bully her way in and finish strong at the basket. I mean, everyone talks about, once again, her 3-point shooting, and we've all seen her passing, but I think her ability to get downhill and really just stay on balance and score the ball, I think is going to be great this year too.
Lexi, did you come into tonight kind of expecting to play, start near the whole game, just with the injury situation and the personnel available?
Damn, you played 37 minutes.
I mean, you played a lot too, Kels. Like 35. I mean, yeah, we're down people, so gotta suck it up, play a little tired a few minutes, and take in those timeouts as best we can. But yeah, I mean, we're down people, so everyone's got to do a little more.
She also called you the rock of this team.
Oh, she's so nice.
Who was that rock for you growing up, and what did you learn from that person that prepared you to be the rock for this team?
Yeah, honestly, I'd say my parents. I just feel like the way that they raised my sister and I, and just them always being there no matter what, even when we moved away from home. And so that's kind of just how I've been since I was younger, and so I guess it kind of just translates now.
We talked in past seasons about the adjustments to point guards and, you know, getting off of social media at times for your own mental things like that. This year, it didn't feel like those parts came up as much. How much stronger do you feel like you were mentally for this whole season compared to your first 2 years?
Definitely a lot stronger, but it still was something that I did, like getting off social media, not really looking at a lot of things, because no matter what, people always have their opinions. And so for me, I felt like I started off the season super strong, playing some of my best basketball. And so being off social media and not being able to see what people are saying really helped me. And obviously I just kind of stayed on TikTok, and that was pretty much it.
How much did the team that you had and the internal support that you guys have all talked about all season help with that part of it?
Oh, everyone was such a big piece. I really enjoyed coming in here, playing basketball, being on the court, being off the court, with the Fever girls. It was just a whole different vibe. We were just so happy, and so no matter what was happening on that court, like, I even think back to it, like, even sometimes some games where we came in after and it was a tough loss for us, like the coaches, their approach, they were happy, they were still good, they were communicating, and I think that's what stood out for me, because it wasn't like, oh my gosh, well, one, I know I'm still gonna get blasted on film, but it's like their approach was way different, and they weren't just like crapping on you, but it really was just about showing you exactly where we can continue to learn and grow.
Hey, so I guess you didn't see Don't Staley's tweets about you?
Oh, I did.
What can you say about that?
Coach Staley's my girl. I just think her presence for me during my first 3 seasons have been honestly amazing. Like, I reach out, she reaches out to me, and we talk a lot about basketball, and sometimes she just does a great job of kind of just reminding me who I am and my capabilities, and so I think it's amazing. And if there's anyone listening, go Gamecocks. Go to Coach Staley, she's the best.
Well, what's been your most memorable moment this season?
Ooh. Winning a lot more games this year. Making it to the semifinals, I definitely say that. And honestly, just being with such a fun and positive group.
Obviously, in the off-season broadcasting. Also, know you love to read books. Any books you have lined up to help you detox?
Ooh, I actually just started. It's called First Lie Wins. And honestly, I was so excited. Thanks for this question. Guys, I read like 8 books this summer. 8 or 9 books. Like, I'm like highly impressed. But I did just start that. First Lie Wins. I'll tell you what it's kind of about, even though you didn't ask. But this girl basically gets this like job, and she's like dating this guy, and we don't know what the job is. But then this other girl comes, and it's like her name, her old name. Because they get like fake identity. So now she's confused as to why the girl's here. And so that's where I'm at right now. So I think the tea is really about to get good, because I don't know why they sent the other girl there when she was already there, but hey, there you are. Oh, I will, 100%.
We demand updates.
Yes, check my Instagram story. Hopefully I'm done like next week. I'm in an appointment soon, so I'll finish it.
Lexi, I'm not sure when I tweeted it out, but this first 2 games you have, I think the right phrase, has just been beaten. Is this the most physical that you ever did in from Stanford days on?
I mean, it feels like a physical game every game. Feels like it's been a physical season. But yes, I think, I feel like I've been on the ground a little bit more this series so far. We just keep getting back up, so that's all I can really say.
Aliyah, to piggyback on the question about throwing punches, who's thrown first and they're not, you were coming toward us in the first half of the media, and it looked like you were trying to at least get physical. Was it more so a matter of that they were more physical this game than the first? Because y'all intimidated them and pushed them around in the first game. Was it a matter of them pushing back and them dominating? Because it looked like you're trying to be physical in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, it's how you look at it. It looks, honestly, by some of the fouls and the way it was going, it looks like we were almost too physical, but yet at the same time, I feel like we have to be able to get that on the other end. I think, sometimes when you just look at the game as a whole, when you look at the way that it works, sometimes you manipulate it to different ways and you have smaller matchups. So, I mean, I just don't think it's really possible all the time for some of those smaller matchups to really do such a clean job of that. But hey, I'm here to hoop, so none of my business.
Thanks, all.
For you personally, just the All-Star, what does that mean, that accomplishment, that recognition?
Yeah, it's super special. You don't take any moment being an All-Star for granted, so I'm super thankful for everyone that voted. I think it's just such a great opportunity, such a fun opportunity, especially it being in Indy this year. I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
And you know the team captain, so
yep.
She has a little say in maybe where you end up.
That's what I'm saying. She got. I
I
won't even put a word in, but I just, we'll see what she does.
Hey, Lexi. There is that photo of you like running for the ball. You even shared it on Instagram. I wonder, people often say fighting spirit can be taught. How do you bring so much energy every night?
Honestly, I think it's just my competitiveness and will to win, and I think just my desire to try to impact the game as best I can. And I think that picture kind of shows just that fire and that will to get the ball, do whatever I can. I don't know if it is something that can be taught. I think that's something that you bring day in and day out, and I think that's just something that I really pride myself on bringing every day.
First of all, just how's the back in general?
It's better. I'm excited to sit down and not do anything for a little bit. Yeah.
For either player, what is Ariel Power's passion in games mean to you guys, and how contagious can it be?
Yeah, I think it's great. She's someone that she feeds off so much energy, and she always has a lot of energy. So I think for us, just making sure that we always match that. And I love when I see her hype up the crowd, everyone gets involved. But I think AP, just what she brings to us, that aggression, just getting after loose balls, it's great.
What about that chest bump? It's like the third time, and every time I just keep remembering that I'm not as young as I used to be.